Hey guys, Mass Bandit here, and welcome to the May BroCast, BroNation, State of the Nation thing.
You just changed the name of it.
We just did.
And
It's
I kind of
BroCast.
like it. State of the Nation.
State of the Nation, BroCast, State of the Nation.
Why did I not think of that?
Well, listen to who's back, first of all.
Yeah,
Yay.
it's me.
It's you. It's Mike. It's N7.
It's me.
In case you've forgotten, he helps me with this too. He's a part of BroNation as well.
I am a co-founder of BroNation.
Surprise, surprise. If you're new in the last like 2 or 3 months, you might not know that BroNation is an endeavor including 2 people. Me being true, one and Mike being the other. So where the hell you been? I have in my notes here, where in the world has Mike been? ... The bastard.
The bastard. Well, like I told you, I am a Johnny One Note, and it's hard for me to balance things. So when I'm in something, I'm really, really into it, and it's hard for me to do more than one thing at a time. So I tend to drift away, which is it's a bad thing, and I'm working on it. But I started a new job, and it ended up being kind of kicking my ass because of how much moving I'm doing. I've actually lost about 10 or 11 pounds.
Hey.
So that feels actually really good.
Good job.
And on my own property, so I have decided
he owns property.
Well, I don't own property.
Oh. He's on property.
I am on somebody else's property. I decided to just go for a really ambitious design in my garden because I've realized that gardening is kind of part of what makes me tick. So,
picks or it didn't happen.
Yeah, and I'm gonna give you picks. Right now, I just finished the pathing today, so I need to finish the edging, and everything needs to grow in a little bit. It's not like other parts of the country where winter ended, like, I don't know.
So you're talking to the wrong guy.
Exactly, because your winter was basically nothing.
Actually, this year it was. We had snow twice.
Yeah,
I think, which is really rare. But anyway, okay. Well, so now are you back now?
I am. So I wanted to say our winter basically goes all the way up into the middle of April. So when spring hits, this is probably going to be a thing that I have to do where I just have to kind of leave April to not be here because all of my free time goes to something else.
And May?
Some of May. May's hard because we reach the peak of the season by Memorial Day. Okay. Yeah, so it's a really, really tight, compressed sort of schedule, and I've been enjoying it quite a bit, but I know that I've been, missing things here and there. A
little bit, yeah, just a few things.
A little bit, just a little
That's
bit.
why you're here. I guess this is just to catch you up, as well as all those people that may have not been all that active on BroNation the last month. Yeah. So let's kick it off like we always do with our Trident competition for May. We only had a day to vote this time, but in third place we have ALXOU. ALXOU. It's the French Alexa. Actually, I think it's a dude, so that's probably pretty rude. Apologies, ALXOU.
That's pretty rude.
I just call him Alex in my head. So hopefully your name is Alex, because that goes really well then. So anyway,
I don't think I know of the park that he's working on, but this is a freaking gorgeous scene.
I like the response that the community gave to it. He's been working on it for quite a while. I can't remember the name of it myself either, but this was a really stunning picture. It feels very theme parky, which I always am appreciative of. So, yeah, very good.
Yeah, the way that he's got that, you can kind of see that angle going down. It's like a bridge, I think, but it's like a land bridge. It's really well done. Really, really smooth.
So good job to you, Alex.
Yeah.
And then in second place, we had a magician who has kind of become the, he's there every month. You're going to find him in the finals because he's amazeballs.
Yeah, this is freaking awesome.
And we have, what is it, Conrad's
Heart of Flavor restaurant.
I mean, just look at that.
It's freaking gorgeous. So it looks like it takes cues from Jungle Cruise.
That's what I was thinking. He and Ryan need to get together and just wipe the floor with everybody.
Big personalities tend not to work well together.
We don't. Does Magician have that kind of personality? I'm not sure.
I don't know.
Does Ryan? I don't know.
No comment.
But I love the windows. Like Mineral did something like that in No Name Landia, where you tilt the windows and make them look open, and it's that little detail that's just so fantastic. I love that. Plus all the ropes and like the rope entrance there. That's neat, as if they were like hanging beads. I like that a lot. That's very cool.
Yeah. And just the way he's using the fences as a design element is really, really awesome.
The subtle terrain with the stairs there and all that. Yeah, that's...
Oh, did you see the chain link that he's using as like mesh in the windows?
Oh, look at that.
That's so cool.
Look at this guy doing stuff. Awesome. Man.
So that was 2.
That was second place, guys. And in first place with, how many votes did this guy get?
55.
Woo! With a whopping 55 votes, we have Swiss with his Sunshine Boardwalk, which is just drool-worthy. Just the track lighting on the coaster. And I know that dark ride that he has over there on the right side, that music dark ride, is going to be incredible. I just love this whole pier vibe. He's done such a great job.
Yeah, he's really, really hitting it right on the head. There's a lot of work just to get all these lights to look right, the popcorn lighting, and to make sure it's all nice and balanced, and it's gorgeous. It's freaking gorgeous. Is.
That font again that's popping up by Haplo, that is expertly used there, and I love the pink and the orange, that retro. That's very, very nice. It feels very California.
Yeah, and whether he intended for it, it actually blends in with the shot. So this just makes it a very unified shot.
Look at that. We're gonna say he meant to do that.
We're gonna say that.
We're gonna give him ye old benefit of the doubt. So that was your Trident competition for May. Holy crap!
Good lord!
These are just getting crazier and crazier. So
yeah, because there were a few images that didn't win, but were still freaking incredible. Like Home Banners. Home Banners Park looks awesome.
Yeah, we'll get to him in a minute. Oh, Home Banners Park. Yes. Yeah.
Did you see his?
I did. The dive coaster.
Yeah, just looks so good right there.
Yeah.
And then another one that I wanted to take note of was this very pastoral shot of just like a farmland. It's just really well done.
By Silent Member. That's great stuff. We were talking about it in the staff chat about we all really, really enjoy these non-theme park creations in Planet Coaster. Like that's kind of always one of my favorite things from Roller Coaster Tycoon was once people started delving into other mediums as opposed to theme parks.
Oh yeah, do you remember Bellato's moments?
Yes.
Oh God, those are so good.
Yeah.
So this to me is like one of those moments. It's just really well put together. You can kind of get a sense of the narrative of what's going on here. It's just, it looks like a working kind of farm. Very well done.
Agree. Cool. So moving right along, now we like to chat a little bit about some goings on, either with us bros or of the Discord server itself. I checked, we were up to 722 members, by the way.
Nice.
Yeah, so that's pretty crazy. We have a new emoji, and I think it's my new favorite, and a lot of people seem to really like it. We have the Shrug Bandit emoji, so if you didn't know that's there, you can just use Shrug Bandit, and Shrug Bandit is useful for many things, but it was originally intended to be the good enough emoji. So
yes, and I think it perfectly encapsulates your MO. Your modus operandi.
Yeah, I don't.
MO. Whatever. MO.
We have a Shrug branded emoji now. So you know what that effort was to say it? I don't know. It was a hive mind effort. I said we needed a shrug emoji, and ooh, did you hear that? There's some thunder up in her. So I was at school and being a bad teacher, checking in on Discord at every opportunity because I was bored, and within like half hour maybe, it just a collection of people were editing each other's ideas until we settled on what we had.
Wow.
Yeah. So if you you might want to. I don't want to go hunt, but it was a collection. I think Mineral had something to do with it, and a couple other people.
Okay. Well, we'll just say it was a BroNation exclusive.
Absolutely. I agree.
All right.
And
wonderful.
For two of our bros, Commando and Ruble, Jubilee finally returned.
Mineral.
No, I said Ruble. I said Ruble.
Yes, Mineral Trillions.
Yes. Episode 34. By the way, episode 34 is out. That happened.
Yeah.
It didn't happen this month.
Didn't happen in May, but it happened in June.
I think the last one was February, wasn't it?
Something like that.
Jeez. Anyway, Jubilee Gardens returned, and it is looking fantastic, as always. So.
Yeah, it's really starting to come into its own with the additions that you created, and
Well, in this most recent one, he pretty much reassembled his main street. Ruble did, and made it feel a lot more like a theme park now. He has
I don't think I've seen it yet.
You need to go watch it. He has like the guest services and he redid the entrance and moved the spawn points and the entrance gates. Oh yeah. It helped a lot.
I gotta see this.
Yeah, there's a ton of new stuff. He really fixed up Wicked Twister. It's looking swank. So
nice.
If you haven't already checked out the most recent episode of Jubilee Gardens, you need to go do that. So.
Yeah, and I think they're coming back in another 2-month hiatus.
Yeah. Well, they're both moving. Like right now, Ruble is he's in Detroit. Oh my God, he's in Denver, as far as I know. That's where he moved. He's originally from there, and they moved back, so he's getting settled there. I'd give him a few more weeks before they're ready, and Commando Santa's moving into a house. So again, just hang tight with those guys, and hopefully they'll be back before you know it. So
yeah, and I think you got it a little mixed up. I think Mineral Trillions is moving to Detroit, and Ruble Trillions is going to Denver.
I hate you. God, I hate you. Why am I glad you're back again? I don't even know.
I don't know why. Right. I don't know.
Our final little bit of information is a little bit more, I guess, well, not serious, but legit. Like, if you watched our stream, the most recent BroNation stream, or if you've been paying attention to my channel, I have a new computer. I have the exact same computer Mike has. I have an Omen 8 something, and I
details.
Details. I mean, I could go over the specs but that just, I don't like doing that. I'm like, look what I got. Like when I had a crappy machine, I was like, ha ha ha, isn't this funny how bad I am? But I have an i7 770 at 3.6 gigahertz, 32 gigs of RAM. And then my vid card, I have myself NVIDIA GeForce GTX.
I thought you said you weren't going to be doing
1070. Well, people want to know.
Just started doing it.
People want to know. But anyway, that's not why I'm bringing it up. I'm bringing it up because...
Braggart.
Shut up. I'm bringing it up because a member of BroNation on my birthday approached me and offered to
metaphorically.
Yes, he sent me a message and offered to buy me a new computer. He said that BroNation and Jubilee Gardens and all of our stuff and just everything we've been doing has really meant a lot to him, and he wanted to give back to me as best he could, and he thought that would be a great way to do that. And I was so appreciative, and I took a few days to consider it, and I took him up on...
Talk to me for a little bit.
I did. I talked to you about it, and I talked to some other bros about it, and obviously my wife. I talked to my wife about it. and I decided to take him up on his offer. And not only do I now have a nice computer, but it's really helped our collaborative process. Like, it's going to do so much for BroNation and any sort of bro-affiliated content. Because I can render faster, I can make nicer looking videos for everyone. So that's kind of the approach that's kind of how I went at it, thinking, well, this is going to be good for everybody. Well, it's going to be great for me, but as far as for our process, I'm super pumped to be to start jumping in and making lots of videos for everyone. So
yeah, you are almost you've almost crossed the threshold that I've been sitting. I think I've been sitting at 4,200.
Yeah,
and you're at like 4,129.
I'm real close.
Yeah. So I am not threatened by that at all. I'm actually proud of you for building up your channel.
Well,
like that.
we started. I had 500, and you had over 1,000.
Yeah. And it just never changed until about right now.
Yeah, when you stopped posting things. Yeah.
Well.
So yeah, I'm super pumped to have a new computer, and I am forever grateful and honored and humbled by the generosity of BroNation. So
yes,
thank you.
And for the person that did it, we are going to do something really cool for you. We don't know what it is yet, but we are thinking of ways.
We're tossing ideas around.
Yeah, because this is above and beyond. This is really special. This is incredible.
Yes, and speaking of the amazingness of BroNation, we have a community park that's being worked on.
Yeah. I'll be honest.
How'd you like that segue?
I'll be honest. I laughed at the idea.
Yeah, to be fair, we were all like, yeah, we'll just watch this from the sidelines because we assumed it wasn't going to go anywhere.
And
no offense, guys.
Now I get to eat crow.
Yeah, this is fantastic.
Holy damn.
Yeah, Gootiful is one of the people that's kind of managing it all. And he sent me, no lie, 40 pictures. I'm not going to send you all 40. I'm not going to show all 40. We're not going to show all 40 pictures. We're going to take just a few and kind of show off all the different lands. They're doing this whole continents idea, it looks like. And it's really, really swanky. There are so many people involved on BroNation. And if you want to be involved, you should go check out the chat that we have. It's in community parks, and it's the Planko planning, and you should go and post there if you want to be a part of it, because I think
you'll get invited to their private Discord.
Right, then. They have another Discord that they're using specifically to set it up. Yep, and it's really coming along quite well. I think each group has had at least 1 or 2 times through the rotation, maybe 1 time through the rotation. So, yeah, it's I'm impressed.
The fact that it is going so well, the fact that it is so organized, and the fact that it feels like they're doing a better job than we are.
Yeah, I know.
And it's just kind of like facing me and like, oh.
Yeah, they better not finish before we do.
Maybe that's actually a competitive edge. So if you guys keep working, we might have to push to finish our part.
Well, hey, we've had a bunch of people working on the park the last couple days, our own. So.
We have.
But yeah, community park, incredible, fantastic. Check it out.
Yeah, you guys are doing an awesome job, and I'm impressed. I'm impressed with how well it's going.
I agree,
because there's a lot of people, a lot of interest to try and keep together.
Yeah, concur. So. Moving on to some really cool things from the community. I don't know why these people don't keep showing up. What is going on? I don't know why I can't. Like when I search in Discord, I don't. There we go. I guess I am just in the wrong chat all the time. Anyway, some things from the from the community. Fisherman dropped some game stalls for you to go and download, and he also did a bunch of flat rides too. He's got the classic Harry Traver circle swing ride. Yeah, and he's got the whip, the classic whip ride.
Nice.
Yeah, and then he's also got a bunch of games. He has a Fascination.
Dunkin' Duty.
Yeah. But he's got a Fascination parlor game. I don't know what Fascination is, but he's got that. Yeah, and then he's got, Dunkin' Duty. 8 game stalls and several game prizes.
Oh my gosh. That's awesome. This is freaking
Whack-a-mole, all kinds of cool stuff. So we'll have a link to probably just his workshop, right? Yeah, we'll have a link to his workshop, his Steam workshop. You can download all that amazing stuff from him there. Fantastic.
That's so cool.
Yeah. Next we have UAKin's NASA project. And I was kind of impressed by this. This is when you were MIA, but I was impressed with this just from the sheer scale of it. He's building a scale replica of like the shuttle assembly building. It's so huge. He had an Archer for scale, and it was
I see that.
What?
Just on the logo itself, the Archer is insane. Insanely small. Wow.
But that logo is kick-ass. Like, that's spot on. As someone who lives in Houston, home of NASA, it's spot on, if I do say so myself. Yeah.
That's incredible.
I wanted to give him a shout-out, because everyone, when that was posted, was like, holy crap. And we asked, are you going to build a Saturn V? And he kind of wink, nudged at us. So we're still waiting for that. So we'll get on that. We also have Home Banners Theater.
Yes.
And this is something
don't know where this is going, but holy crap.
I think it's for the community park, but I didn't see it in any of the pictures we sent, so that's why he's getting his own. Home Banner, we've mentioned before, for his amazing stadiums. And now he builds theaters too.
Theaters with custom lighting.
God.
Do you see the lighting setup where he's got it where it dims a little bit and then goes out for shows?
I didn't.
Yeah, he's got it all set up for that.
Oh my God. Like, I want to be.
Do you feel inadequate? I do.
Yes, I do. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Everyone on BroNation is better than us.
I know, it's
but that's all right.
It's getting a little crazy. Honestly.
I'll just sit and revel in everyone's amazingness. So, yeah. So Home Banners Theater was pretty kick-ass.
Yeah.
We also have Silent Members' Glass as Rain trick. How about that? Did you see all those images?
Is that just blocking out the sky and then using the rain emitter or something like that?
No, he's using glass pieces to be the rain because you could see the little seam and he just stacks them. You
gotta be kidding me.
Yeah, it's pretty effective. And then a lot of it was done in post-editing, I think, as far as saturation and sky color and stuff.
Okay.
But for the actual quote-unquote rain effect, it's glass pieces staggered behind and in front of each other.
You say it's effective, but I see that he's saying that he gets 1 FPS now.
Well, it looks good in the picture. Effective. I didn't say it was good to actually build a park with it. But it looks really good for a screenshot.
He was testing the limits of what Frontier said. Like, having that much glass is going to cause your parks to melt.
Like, I'm curious, could you set that up to be a blueprint and then, like, drop it in front of your... Well, no. And, like, drop it in front of... Like, you set your camera up as best you can, and then you drop it in.
It would be easier to just use the rain effect and then do post-processing.
No, but the rain effect doesn't look as good.
You can make it... Well, whatever.
No. Nope. I think the radius... I think the radius of rain effect might be too small.
It probably is, but if you're using it for a picture, then it's fine.
No, it's too small.
Oh my God, fine. Moving on.
Another thing that's totally not about anybody in particular, but I had a rollicking good time with our Riding Steve joke. I was ready to get, for the record, I was ready to get rid of this and say, we don't need to talk about this. But Mike's like, no, it's funny, talk about it. So I'm no lie, for about a half hour, more lightning. It was me and Leo and a couple other people talking about Steel Vengeance, which is now shortened to Steve. And it's just, I'm going to go ride Steve this weekend. Whoa, I wonder if Steve can hold us all. And it just got more. We just tried to one-up each other with how inappropriate we could be with our Steve innuendos. And I died. That's why I go to BroNation. That's why I'm on BroNation. For the inappropriate innuendos. No, I'm not teaching. Correct. I watched movies the last 2 weeks of school because I was burnt out. How about you?
Well, I don't teach kids, so I'm fine.
Jungle Book is a fantastic movie, especially after the 17th time you've seen it.
I'll take your word for it. Yeah, I can't wait to ride Steve, honestly.
I really want to ride Steve.
If it can handle my frame, then that'd be awesome.
We have to wait a year. We should ride Steve at the same time.
We should really give it to Steve.
Steve can handle multiple loads at once. And you can see why this is hilarious.
Oh my God! Or we missed something. We missed Anubis Live's Western set.
Oh, I was waiting till the end because he had just talked about it. So.
Oh, gotcha. All right.
Let's go talk about that now.
We'll get off Steve now.
Yeah, let's get off Steve. Let's leave Steve. Let's let Steve recover.
All right.
Anubis Live.
Away from Steve.
Yes. Shut up. Anubis Live has just teased us for his release of his Wild West pack, which is going to be 30 buildings, 10 shops, and 10 extra items. It's coming out on the 6th of June, but we're going to go ahead and talk about it now because it's awesome. Yeah.
Yeah, it was teased. It was teased in May, so we're going to talk about it now.
Mm-hmm. There is a link to the whole thread, and the link is at Shy Guys World, so you can go and check that out in greater detail. So that should go live on the 6th, which is awesome.
That's really cool, and I hope that it gets used and a lot of people enjoy it.
I do too.
I don't know how many people play it or Planet Coaster right now.
I don't know.
I don't know. But it's cool anyway.
Yes, I agree.
Reminds me of the time I was trying to make a Western set that Theme Park Studio was trying to develop a Western set.
Shh, too dark and sinister. And finally, bump my mic. A new face on BroNation, at least a new participating face. Amori and her is scissor. They're robins.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
Holy crap.
Like, they're huge. Like, let's not kid ourselves. They're very large, but the detail of them is incredible. I was really blown away. I'm
entranced by the feathers. I'm entranced by that pattern. I don't know how or what they're using.
Are those, they might be planks. Are they planks?
I don't know.
Oh, let's see. Let me check that out.
But anatomy.
Yeah, they're planks. They're
anatomically oh my gosh. And
robin eggs, have to say, the color of robin eggs, one of my favorite colors on the planet.
Yeah, just robin egg blue is gorgeous.
Yeah, these look incredible. Like, good God.
Yeah.
Got the male and the female. Like, that's spectacular.
And I think they got shared by Planet Coaster too.
I think so. I think you're right.
Rightfully so. Yeah.
Yes. Oh, by the way, Planet Coaster finally retweeted me.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah, almost 200
which was
likes.
Amazing.
Only.
You got that off of your last, what was it, Rage or whatever?
Rocket.
Rocket.
Yes, it was red.
Red Rocket.
Going back to Steve.
Oh my God. Oh.
But yes,
gotta turn it blue, don't you?
Yeah, good job, Amori, and your robins with your blue eggs. See,
yes,
full circle, man, full circle.
Yeah, this is one of the coolest things I've seen in a long time for Planet Coaster.
Again, it's one of those non-theme park things.
Yeah.
Finally, we have we want to talk a bit about what's coming in July, July 1st, because by the time we record,
before July, actually,
will it?
We'll have to do qualifiers before July.
Oh.
We want to start in July.
Oh.
Yeah, so we got to get this going.
Holy moly. Okay, well, we are going to unveil our first non-passive competition. Because thus far, our Trident competition is just post your shit and hope it gets featured. We're going to have a BroNation tournament.
Yes.
Summer Madness. We're going to do a 16-person, not team, 16-person tournament. And you're going to get seeded based on your entry. We're going to have an entry round where everybody can enter. Anybody and everybody can enter. And the community will vote, right? Are we
yes, for the first round, yes.
For the first round, community will vote like a Trident competition. Top 16 vote getters will become part of the tournament, and they'll be seeded accordingly. And so 1 will face 16, 2 will face 15, so on and so forth. So we will eliminate the competition by half each round. And there will be then 4 rounds. Yeah.
4 pretty tight rounds. We're going to do 1 week per round 1, round 2 semifinals, and then the finals will be 2 weeks.
Correct. So you're looking at a 6-week competition all said and done. So it'll probably start the week before July. So the last week in June, all the way through June, and hopefully end first, second week of August.
Yes.
And we have prizes planned.
Yes, we do. We do.
We have a grand prize, and we will have a little something for the 2 finalists. So I think that's how we're going to do.
We have some really cool ideas that are going to be a little bit more non-traditional for a contest, but I think it's going to fit into the scheme of BroNation quite nicely. I agree.
Mike and I have both competed and hosted, and when we were talking about some of our favorite competitions, we realized that the one the other hosted was the one we enjoyed being in the most. So we're going to pull from our 2 favorite competitions, which happen to be the 2 we hosted. Because, you know, we're not at all facetious.
Or egomaniacs.
Yes, so...
No, we just really had some good ideas, and I think we ended up with some really good competition in both of our contests. They didn't fall apart. They made it all the way to the end, which can't be said of some showdowns that we had.
Correct.
So we're going to try it. And Brian, we are stealing some of your ideas.
Yes.
We're just going to get that right out there.
And we are going to be trying to keep the challenges short. Like,
yes.
It's going to be a week.
Very manageable.
Yes.
Very manageable.
Because that's one of the things we talk about. How long does it take us to do X? Well, it takes... And I'm a slow builder. So I said, if it takes me X number of days to do this, then that's a viable option for a challenge. If it takes me 2 weeks to do something, then we can't ask you to do it in a week. So that's how we're approaching it. So we're thinking really hard about it. So if you're considering wanting to get into competitions, highly recommend you try. And everyone can try out. Don't sell yourself short. You might just surprise yourself.
And it's not going to stay easy. So the qualifier is going to be really easy. You can probably do that in a day. The first round, you could probably do in half of a week. The second round, you're probably going to take the whole week. Third round is going to be a little bit of a push, the semifinals. And the fourth is going to be kind of a combination of everything that you've learned.
Yep.
But it's not going to be a continuation of a park. So you're not building a park. You're just building components of a park.
Right. More or less.
Yes. So you don't have to think about trying to make a big concept for the end, like some of the showdowns or competitions have been, where you have to build a full park.
Right.
I think that is asking a little too much for a week between challenges.
Yeah. And there's going to be a lot where we provide you a template, and you're going to have to do something with it. So Yes, but they're very clever. I think you're going to really enjoy them. Yeah, so highly encourage you to consider that. Look for that near the end of June, so stay tuned. And we've been going for about 35 minutes now, so I think it's time. Oh, wow. Yeah, I know. These were supposed to be like really short, but we just can't stop, so... Yeah, just can't stop, and I just want to plug this as well. We've been thinking about the BroNation CP trip because it would be coming up around this year or this time next year. Yeah, we're about 12 months. Exactly, about 12 months out. Yep. So we've got it on our mind. It's definitely happening. Yeah, we're going to start planning that actually fairly soon because we want it to be a fairly organized event. I think we're both in agreement. It's going to be an 18 and over. Yes. Yeah, it's going to be 18 and over as far as part of the official meetup goes. So sorry to all you friends that are a little short of that just for... It's legal issues. Yeah. It's really... we don't need anybody going to prison. Right. But yeah, we've got some great ideas, and we were talking today about where we see BroNation in the distant future, and yeah, so we got some awesome things cooking behind the scenes for you as well. Yeah, we understand that we're all kind of connected by theme park nerdism. Even if Planet Coaster is our current program that we're using, I'm sure that we could transfer into something else as well. Yep. So those are all some musings from Mike and I. Yeah. Mike and John's musings. State of the Union. State of the nation. State of the nation. God, I don't even know your own good idea. So it was like 30 minutes ago, dude. All right. It's nice to have you back, buddy. Yeah, it's nice to have you back. All righty. So that was your recap for May, and we will see you all back here in about another month to talk about what happened in June. That's right. Hopefully something happened in June. We don't know yet. I don't know. Well, we know one thing happened in June. Anubis Live released his Western set. Oh, that's right. And Jurassic World Evolution came out. So. Oh, we'll be hopefully talking about that too. Yeah. All right. Maybe there'll be a chat for that. Probably not. We'll see how good the game is first and see if that's why I said requires one. Oh my God. Don't. Huh? I'm excited, but we'll see what happens. Oh my God. Anyway, we'll talk about that in June. Bye-bye, everyone. Poor Frontier. They just can't get a break. Hey, they just retweeted me. They're in my good graces for a little while. That's true, so then you shit on them. Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye. Have a great month. Talk to you later. Bye-bye. End that. And stop.